Hello everyone, you join me in the latest Trains and World video. Today we're going to be driving an MRCE BR 185.5 Trax electric locomotive from Wuppertal Steinbeck to Hagen, just on petroleum. It's going to be a heavy old train, so without further ado, let's get ready and let's get started. Let's just get the cab light on, let's get the key in, dirty train line. Let's get the headlights on. I think it's 300, it's a 300 metre long train. Yeah. Actually, that's relatively shortish. Tons. Let me get on the loco. We're hauling 530. Should be fine on them. So just going to turn on safety systems. Going to go into neutral. Brakes off. Loco brake. Shut that on. Let's go to forward. Let it do its self tests. Right. So all its safety systems self tests. Right. Right. AFB AFB 40 kilometers an hour. Loco brake. Well, a bit of power. And loco brake off. And off we go. Got a clear departure signal out of Steinbeck. And off we go. Lovely. Okay, gonna get a bit loud, so I'm just gonna close the window. Right. I have a sound mod installed for this, and I'll link it in the description below. Right, the next signal is red, so I'm just gonna coast. Maximum, there goes 42, sorry. BR42 EMU. And, oh, bugger. What? That was weird. Why did it give me a random emergency brake like that? I was going under 25. Right, well, let's start again. Let's just let them come off, and let's set the AFB to 20. And let the brakes roll off. Come on. It's quite a heavy train, so I'm going to hold them down in release. Just climbing over 4 bar now. It's bottom right of the screen. And there we go. We can obtain traction now. Okay, brake falling off now. 0 bar. And let's just get a bit more power rolling. Struggling, but it'll catch. Just waiting for some reason it's overcharged. Weird rights on that. Wait for the brakes to release on the rest of the train, and then it'll start rolling. I don't know why the brakes are still releasing. There we go, we're off. Are they all the way up to 6 bar? There you go. Just take us up to about 15, there we go. And it's shut off now. There's the red, so let's roll 1A. Brake. 1B. There we go. My last overcharge is gone. Right, and there goes a regional with a 143, and just shut off my AFB to 0 kilometers an hour. And let's just wait for departure. get a nice screenshot with this 422. Also locos tracks. Got 4 pantos on this one, so it can run all over Europe. Select them using the next screen on the main controller. So there goes the 422. Look at iron display nets. No. Just go here. Just it. So that's Germany, Switzerland. You can't see my mouse, guys. So let me just quickly change that. Capture. No. Well, so that would be Austria, Switzerland. Don't know what DSB is. SNCF is France. CD is Czech Republic, and NAV I think is Romania. So, given the brakes take quite an old while to release, I'm just going to let them come off. Keep us in place with the loco brake. Let's go back onto the main screen. I don't know why the brakes are overcharging to 6 bar. Look. They should be on 5. It should be 12 o'clock on the gauge, but who cares? Well, I do, but... Am I going to have permission to depart, or... Wait for signal... Wait, is there more trains inbound? No, we're just waiting for the Regional Express to depart Wuppertal, Hauptbahnhof. So we're currently at Wuppertal Steinbeck. Got a lovely timetable there. And soon enough, God, there's a lot of traffic today around Wuppertal. So I'm just gonna, don't really like waiting at a red signal with my brakes off, so I'm just gonna shut them back on a bit. And let's see what we can scout. We've got 422, we've got the Dostos, we've got a tracks coming in. 146 tracks. Horrible sounds, it's got no sound pan, but who cares? I think we're probably waiting for that. No idea. I mean, this guy hasn't got. Oh my god, there's so much blooming traffic today. What is going on? Might as well get out of the. I know it's not very realistic, but let's just get out of the loco and do some collectible spotting, shall we? There's another one over there. Waiting to go. That's the RB48 service. Smoking area. We haven't got the signal yet, so I might as well go for a little wander. Let's get on top of the tank, get electrocuted. Just really want to climb out the other side. It's the only reason why I went up there. Right, no. Climb back up. And climb back down the other side. Let's see if we can have a walk maybe up here. No. Yeah, the invisible barrier mod doesn't seem to be working. I don't know, maybe it is. God, our train's long. they reflective? Yeah, cool. Right, let's get back with the Zacns tankers and haul them to Hagen. HH. Actually, haven't been able to drive much yet. Right, so back to our loco. I mean, we've still got a bloody red, but at least we can sit down. Right. Is there going to be much more of a wait? Don't think so. Let me just call the signaller again. Nope. So, what's exactly blocking us? Okay, these. Which means there's got to be a train coming from there. No idea. A lot of passengers today. One full speed. Looking lovely. Still waiting. This is a very fun video. 143 is coming out. So actually, what we could do whilst we wait for our signal to go, so I'll show you the different panto configurations. So if I now go onto a direct current catenary system, you'll see that previously the pantograph that was raising was this one. But if I now go onto a DC catenary system, that one was the one that raises. I think, for example, more French is as well. French doesn't go up at all. I think Mav does as well. Yeah, not raising the pantos for some weird reason. Doesn't matter, we can just go back to OBB or DB, it's exactly the bloody same thing. And just raise panto. Wait till we get voltage and then hold shut. Right, can we blooming go? There's a beautiful route waiting to be explored. Yet we're bloody stuck here at a red signal. Get a bit out of wind in the cab. This is very fun. Ten years later, we may have the signal. So, awesome. Right. I need to figure out what's holding us up. That. Right. And that is an RB48. It's just gone now. So hopefully now we'll be cleared into... So let's go into the Overbarman. Got the signal. So hopefully we'll be cleared as well. There we go. At bloody last. So let's get that up to third. Well, it doesn't matter because we're going to pass the signal. Get the brakes off. And off we go. Go acknowledge the signal as we pass. Give it a bit more juice. And come on. And we're... Come on. You can feel it. It's edging forwards. Bit more. There we go. We're off. Oh, we've got a green signal as well, which means it will release. And we can release. And off we go. Into the bend. And off to Hagen. And we can take, let's still hold at 40. Got a junction. And we can edge it up to 60. Bring the throttle back a bit. Doesn't might slip. Actually, we probably won't slip. There we go. Pulling some nice amps to. Doesn't seem right. Oh, 31 kilonewtons. There you go. There's the Wuppertal thingy. We're cleared up to 100 soon, so I might just lift the AFB now. Reduce a bit of throttle. And then when we're finally cleared to 100, there we go, open her up again. Throttle down a bit, slipping a bit. And we've got to slow down to 70, so let's just hold the AFB on 70. And acknowledge the signal. And get ready to stop. And yeah, close for the minute. Because we're under 500 Hz restriction. Oh, there we go. The signal will have cleared now, so just hold us back up speed. Hold us back to 70. Signal is clear, so I can release when the system allows me to. There we go, and up to 120, which is our maximum train speed for the day. Again, right. Oh, no. Right, cool. Signal's cleared. If I can just the bad bit about holding behind an RB service, they stop bloody everywhere. Right. Take us up to, there we go, that's good. Picking up some decent speed now with our tankers behind. There we go, max power. Passing another 422. And we'll be going on the freight and express passenger line down to Hagen and not on the local S-Bahn line. Oh, there we go, capture cursor is on. Right, so yeah, just let the train speed up. Picking up some nice speed now. Also, thank you for getting me to 270 subscribers. Very much appreciated. Maybe this train should have been a piece of BU. But, you know, tough to see. And we've got a big old gradient now, so full power was anyway. There we go, up the gradient, 2%. And she'll lower back down now, there we go. Picking up some awesome speed in our Trax Bombardier locomotive. Get a bit of the old... Yeah, that's enough of it. I didn't even open the bloody window. I mean the door. There's a big old gradient up in this area. And now we're taking the junction off down the express line. And acknowledge. And carry on bloody thrashing down the track. Our awesome tracks. Woo! I know you're not meant to do the horn, but... Right. Signal screen, which is awesome, because that means we're not trailing an RB service, and it means we're trailing an express service, and they never stop, and they can go faster than we can, so good. There you go, so them lines now go down the S-Bahn or local track around Gavelsberg and all that area, and we carry on straight through all the way down to Hagen. Picking up some speed again. There you go, that's the line down to down via Gavelsberg and all that, and we're going straight up through and up. And the other line is that one over there, and that's the other S-Bahn lines, and there's a massive flipping gradient, and we've got a red. So brakes and acknowledge. Go back onto 1B and release. Actually, probably hold us on 1B for the minute, and then release, and then just put AFB something like 50, and then just power. Power, 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 power. Or 40. There. It's a heavy old train. You need to hold the speed. Big gradient as well. Come on, don't stop. I just don't want to put the AFB further down because it's going to cut my traction. I'm putting it down to 25 just because of the 500 Hertz magnet, and then down to 20. But I'm not lowering it anymore because I know it's going to stop, and I don't want it to stop. It's already on the... Don't stop. Don't stop. Just let it do full power. No, don't stop. Bugger. Brakes. Right. Right. This is going to be a flipping challenge. I don't want AFB on right now, so I'm just going to... Bugger. Just whack it onto full power. Just so it doesn't interfere with me stuff. Bugger. I've turned it off. There we go. AFB off, please. AFB off, I said. Right. That's interesting. Right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack the loco brake on, and I'm going to release the train brake. I don't know what's going on. Right, release everything now. So for some weird reason, there's like an axle still turning. I want to. I want the loco to roll. I think it's going. No, but I don't want it to slip, so I'm going to keep it. It's going to be a long time because the brakes are still releasing, aren't they? Zacns. Come on. Up the hill you go. It's not very happy with moving. Just don't want it to get it up to full power because I know it's going to slip. Right, I'm going to overcharge the brakes. Actually, I'm going to ask my train driver friend what overcharge is for. Just need to hold the brakes and release. It does appear to be wanting to catch. I'm going to hold the sand down and then let her down to full power. Yeah, she's doing it again. She loves slipping. Right, I've got a plan. Maybe not the best plan, but it's certainly a plan. Right. That's the plan. There you go. Just need to get her rolling once. Now power up. Now, at least that means the brakes are released. I just don't have the power to get such a big train up a hill without any momentum. So I've got a plan. I'm going to uncouple some. I know this isn't realistic. And just when it starts to pick up speed, couple them again. They just won't go. I'm holding up traffic. Right. Brakes. Hold them off even more, I suppose. Right. There we go. That took its time, didn't it? Right, and I'm just going to shut that off. That maximum. Not that button. That button. Go, 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 go. Traction. Let's get that down to the line speed. There we go. And release. There you go. And there we go. Made it in the end. There you go, that's my friend. See if she can tell me. Because I'm not particularly happy about my brake pipe pressure being at 6.2 bar. But anyway, off we go. nice big downhill now, so I'll probably get her up to line speed. Well, max train speed of 120. And brakes, please. Brakes, please. Bugger. Wrong key. Right, electric brake on, full service. Thank you. Bloody wrong button. Honestly. God, we're really flying now. Put it into bloody reverse, didn't I? Right, let's just get it back into traction. Get them. Right, there we go. Back into normal magic. Let's hope it's still alive. Nothing's buggered itself. This is a bit of a buggerated run, isn't it? Top tip when driving a bloody tracks. That brake pipe pressure's doing my head in, and also the main rest pressure is far too low. But anyway, top tip when driving a tracks: use the electric brake. Dead useful. I don't know what Suchbeeinflussung means. If any of you is a German and could tell me in English, I'd be very interested in this. Don't know what that means. At a lovely speed now, like top. Oh no! I don't know what's going to happen. We're gonna have a PZBG. I'm just holding it nice and neatly with electric brake 1B, maybe 2. Electric brake is this lever here. It's usually coupled to the train brake. You can use the train brake independently, but usually you pull them together. And 4, or 3 rather. There we go. Back to 2. Not the most pleasant thing to drive, a heavy freight train on a downhill 5 kph under an emergency brake warning. But at least if you get a PZBG Zacns brand on, you can really set it up when you drop below the train speed limit. Right. This is what a PZBG looks like. I'm just going to let it roll down up to 125, and then I'm going to put the brakes back on. I'll just put the AFB up. It doesn't hold me. Just a bit when you sit, just let it go up ever so slightly. Stop holding me. That's the G. And if that starts flashing very quickly, it means PZB's about to get angry. Lovely AFB's holding me though. And we're now passing through the what? Sorry, but we're not in we're in Hagen, Westenbauer. So we're approaching Hagen. Train should no longer on a downhill, so the loco should return to its normal speed limit. And there's a 185 parked up. And there's a few shims on a log train. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Hoping to maybe see a G6, but that's probably at work on the branch line. And that signal's got 10, so we'll find that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to apply 1B brake, train and pneumatic, down to 102. I meant electric and to train and electric, that's what I meant. And release, and AFB down to 100, and power. We're now in Wuppertal, no, Hagen Cube, don't know why I said Wuppertal, Hagen Cubing Industry, and then we're joining up with the S-Bahn line at Hagen Veeringhausen. And that signal needs acknowledging. So let's get us down onto brake 2. Right, let's just get the AFB down to 65 as per real practice. There goes the tracks and set ourselves up to that speed limit. And now the dynamic brake, well, the electric brake's going to kick in because we're on a massive downhill. And the next signal is, yeah, it's an analogy signal, so just keep AFB at 65. Power's going to roll back now. This signal does need to be acknowledged because it's distance repeater of the main signal. And now the brakes are about to kick in, and we've got to reduce to 4 or 40. Took the emphasis and down to 3 brake. Power and 40. Right, power, 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 and it's coming on, right. And that's Hagen Hauptbahnhof. But we're going down to Hagen GBF, which is on the side. So we've got to take the Hagen avoiding line now. Straight through all this area. Gonna let the train up to, don't know why it's holding me there. Let's take it up to 50. So 143 on a Regio Bahn. And we've got to hold it back down to 40, so let's just, right, and this is the Hagen avoider. Technically that's the Hagen avoider up there. But this, yeah. And got a fixed red for that other line. Got to acknowledge. But watching 70 is going to come up within 1000 hertz. We pass the signal, and I press reset be acknowledged. Pass signal should be and 1000 hertz. And rolling in. The Hagen of Freight. And then I'm going to stop parking on AFB off, power off, and I'm going to go and have a coffee at Hagen coffee place thing. Yeah, because that totally exists. We are now approaching Hagen now. Well, Bahnhof. Ow. And this is the beautiful, beautiful station. Don't know why these tracks have got door controls. They don't actually have doors to open or a door selector. But oh well, that's it is. So we're now approach here. I'm gonna turn off AFB because it's just AFB makes my life impossible when it's slow. AFB off, and I'm just gonna ease her up to 40. Whoa, don't slip on me. No sparks coming from you, big girl. Come on. There we go. This signal, I don't think it needs acknowledging, so I'm not going to acknowledge yet. Might be wrong. No, I'm not wrong. The little yellow on the bottom right, bottom left, sorry, never needs acknowledging. Unless the small aspects on the signal require acknowledging. Oh, I hate it when it slips because it cuts back traction. I have to cut back traction and put it ahead again. At least we're approaching final destination now, though. There is our track. Just need to let the loco cool a bit faster. It's not, hasn't got enough step. There we go. Hold it there. Clutch and brakes are on somewhere. Might be the overcharge doing something. I don't know. Right, now going to get ready to stop. I don't think we've got enough 500 hertz in the signal, so you're going to have to be extra careful. And let it slow down by itself. Don't know why it's gotten so heavy. Now that's funny. That's the indicator for the loco brake. All German trains have got that. Quite funny. Oh, don't stop, don't stop. Don't know why it's suddenly got so heavy. Get ready to stop. Don't stop. Don't know why it's doing that. Don't stop. And it stops. Right. So now I've got to get the bloody thing moving again. Ah! I've got a live explanation from a professional on what Overcharge does. So I'm just going to let the power off. I'm going to hold the loco for a sec, and I'm going to listen to the message from the professional. So let the brakes off. Right. So what does Overcharge do? That's bloody cool. No, wrong emoji. Right. So Overcharge is used for when two locomotives have got different standard brake pipe pressures, and this is so exciting. So when you've got two locomotives with different brake pipe pressures, and consequently you need and it makes some. It's a bit hard to explain. It makes it hard. Essentially, one loco can't obtain brake release whilst the other can, so you press brake overcharge and it stabilises the brake pressure across the whole of the train. That's a brief summary. I'll play you the message from the professional herself. It's in Spanish, so only you Spanish-speaking humans. Why is this bloody thing? Whoa! That was not my required effect. Blimey neck, what happened there? Right, move. Um, right. Well, yeah. It's just that axle is not gripping. And it's not. Not. I want it to apply brakes, but it isn't. That's kind of funny. That. Right. Oh no, that must. Ah, bugger. Um, confusing, but realistic. No, just let the train brakes on a bit. Uh, right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. I know that's unrealistic again, but it's just because I think it's a little bit bugged. I think. Right. Brakes. That's console lights. Cool. Didn't know that was a thing. And that's wipers, PZ. Some. I'm looking for. Ah. We needed to have it on that. I think. He says, doubting every single second. I think it's trying to move, and we are moving. Right, we're moving. That's just embarrassing. Can't figure out. Come on, you stupid piece of crap. Move. I'm going to do an overcharge. I don't want to because I know it's not that anymore. Let's see if I can find anything regarding brake pressures. Max speed is 120. That's all I can find on them. Can you please move your ass? Bloody hell. I'm gonna idle down the old throttle brakes. Stop, stop. Right, done. That service may have been completely buggerated, but we've made it with a gold medal. So I'm just going to go back. It's obviously an issue with the bloody coaches. There's an issue with the brakes on this thing. And I don't want to bloody nail with it. Right, so I'm going to go into 1B. I'm going to drop that off. Going to, where's that gone? Put that on. Take the literal key out and get out of here. And yeah, dump that off. Bugger, I've just literally closed the door in my face. Or right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that trip as much as I did. And I hope to see you in the next one. But before I go, advice on overcharging in Spanish. Let's see if I can let's just go to the main menu. See if you guys can hear it properly. This is the advice I have received from a professional train driver that drives steam, diesel and electrics, and I hope it's useful for you. Here it is.
La sobrecarga Y, por ejemplo, cuando llevas una locomotora a mando múltiple y tienen tarado la tubería de la TFA de diferente manera. Por ejemplo, una tiene a 4,8, la otra la tiene en 5. Entonces ahí hay un desfase que apretando la sobrecarga se estabilizan las dos. Y bueno, lo mismo también pasa con los vagones o con los coches. Por ejemplo, el Transcantábrico también.
Done. I hope that was helpful for you guys to understand Spanish. It was definitely helpful for me. And thank you very much for watching this awesome video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.